My name is Russ. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and teach you how to get gold out of the dirt that's in here. I will do it a couple of times, but what I need is your undivided attention, meaning that you're not going to be playing in the dirt or the sand or anything else. You're going to be watching and listening to me, watching as much as you possibly can. Like I said, I'll do it more than once so that you will all be able to have an opportunity to see how it's done. Okay, now, gold is the heaviest metal that's in the river. So naturally, this dirt came out of down there. And because of that, gold in here is going to be at the bottom because it's heavy. It's the heaviest metal that's in here. There is another material in here that's not as heavy as the gold, but something that we do use to our advantage. And that is what we call black sand. That black sand is iron. So the gold and the iron go to the bottom of your pan. That's what you want to happen. It's in the bottom of the trough because of the movement of the water. So once we dig up a pan full like this, bless you, are you allergic to gold? Well, I was hoping you would be, because then I would put a harness on you and I would lead you around, and wherever you saw the squeeze, that's what I would think. So anyhow, what it is that when you have a nice big pan full and you dug up a pan full of dirt like this, you got to shake it around under the water to make all the gold go to the bottom. Now realize that you cannot hold this under the water just like that and shake the bottom half. It doesn't work. You got to shake this half. Okay? So a miner will go through a pan like this in anywhere from 30 to 45 seconds. He wastes no time whatsoever. So what it is that I call that chasing the black sand. I shake it like that and then I wash it. But you realize you always have to be working underwater. Now you can dig the dry dirt up on the side. You're going to be on the other side of the river over there. Now you see all of that beach area? You can dig all of that dry dirt, but you have to go to the river to pan it down. Now, in most cases, I don't know how the leader will handle it here, but in most cases, with World Stride groups, the only thing that gets wet is hands and pans is the only thing that gets wet. You do not put your feet in the water, okay? So what you're going to do is that you're going to be constantly working under the water, and you wash, shake and wash, shake and wash. Do not waste any time and to get down to the bottom. Like I said, a miner goes through this real fast. Now the reason for this is that he's doing this from sun up in the morning to sundown at night, just to be able to get enough gold to have, a nice dinner that night, maybe a haircut once in a while. I mean, I feed myself well, but I don't get the haircuts. So anyhow, what we're doing is that we're panning right down. We keep calling it panning. You get down to that black sand, and you haven't found a big nugget. So what you do is you take that black sand and you spread it over the bottom of your pan nice and carefully. And in the black sand, you will find the gold. There is gold right there. Whoa. Right where the tip of my finger is. Just exactly where I expected it to be. Right in the black sand. The black sand is holding it right there.
Whoa!
See it? The black sand is holding it right there, right at the tip of my finger, right up there. Those yellow spots. Those little yellow spots right here is gold.
It looks like there's also silver in it.
There could be silver in there. There's gold, there's garnets, and there's silver in the river. Okay? Now, bless you. Now, the thing is that many times I've had children tell me, I found the gold, but I didn't know how to get it out of my pan. Well, what we're going to do is that we take that and we drag it up to the side of the pan. Get it out of the black sand. The black sand is going to do nothing for us, so really we don't want to fill our little vial, and you're going to have a little glass vial like this, and you don't want to fill it with black sand. What you want to fill it with is gold, okay? Now, the thing is that you notice I have that in my pocket right here. You cannot put your pan down on the river while you're digging your vial out of your pocket and expect it to still be there when you get back with your vial. Okay? So you have to hold on to that at all times. Now, you hold on to that, you dig your vial out of your pocket, you go and take the lid off, put it right in the pan so you have it right there at your fingertips when you need it. Fill that vial full of water, just like that, right to the very top. See that?
Yeah.
Now, what it is, fill it to the top with water. Now, you take the excess water off your finger. Now, a lot of them say, well, why? I mean, if your hand is wet already, what difference does it make? Well, I touch that gold, as soon as it sticks to that finger and picked up by the water, it's going to hold it up like this. It's going to run right down off on the side of my hand, and I will lose it. So we do not want to do that. We want it to stay right there where we pick it up. So I touch the gold. It's on the tip of my finger, just like that. And I've asked to step back just a little bit so they can see beyond you. Okay? Thank you. Now you see it on the tip of my finger, right there. It's on the tip of my finger, one little tiny piece of gold right there. Now, the thing is that I'm holding, as I'm showing and turning to you, I'm holding my finger over my pen. Should that gold fall off my finger, it's going to fall back into my pan. I don't want to lose it. So I don't want to do this out here and the possibility of it getting lost. So I hold it over the top. As you can see, I've also held my vial over the top of my pan. Now, all I have to do is touch that right to the gold, just right to the top of that, the water in the vial that I filled it with water. It goes right to the bottom immediately because of its weight, because it's heavy. It's 8 times heavier than any of the dirt that's in here.
Whoa.
Okay? So the thing is that now I go and I put the lid back on and I'm ready to dig another one. Okay?